there's sometimes when races get moved around, the start gets delayed, and this is some mental preparation for something like that. So not everything's ideal in a world like this. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can look at a lot of different sports, and there are some pretty versatile people out there, and a lot of cyclists might use races to race into shape. Well, I'm just using these different distances and the different stimulus in training. If we focus on one block, maybe it's a little bit heavier on the leg speed, or maybe the other block is a little bit more heavier on tempo and strength-based running. But round 2 for the track. First time I tried 2 tracks this morning, and they don't really post the schedules, so finally had the main thing happen, the perfect of worlds colliding. There was a kids track meet going on this afternoon at the one track that I usually go to. Drove across town to the other track, and then there was a team that had rented the space there, so now we're off to try for the second time at the first track to see if it's all cleared up. They said it should have finished up about an hour ago, so gonna go get the track work done and still get the ride done later in the day.
So basically our day has been prolonged for about 5 hours because we came out here to do it and we couldn't, and then we went to another track, we couldn't, and so yeah, we're just making the best of it. Went home and made some bread, did a podcast.
Just have to sometimes adjust. It's very important for this workout to be done on fresh legs to get a benchmark for where I was a few weeks ago while doing it. That was kind of the priority of today. So, there's sometimes when races get moved around, the start gets delayed, and this is some mental preparation for something like that. So not everything's ideal in a world like this.
You got it. Get the breathing under control. That's all I got. Shit. Can't keep up. Whew.
It definitely wasn't what I wanted. Sitting around for a while trying to get it done, and just heat and some wind. It's an improvement, but I had higher expectations.
Not bad. I thought I made the mistake of leaving it in the car and not putting in enough ice so it's nice and hot, but good temp. It's hard sometimes because you expect every workout to be perfect and you want to try and execute it perfectly, but it's just not realistic, and you feel like shit sometimes, or you feel bad, and sometimes it works out with pacing and sometimes you're just off. But sometimes it's just about getting in the effort. The pace really isn't as bad as you think. Like, it's that type A personality, I guess, where you expect a lot out of yourself.
Yeah, so looking back on this kind of workout was actually good if you're considering it a bad or a rough day.
Yeah, I would say that I didn't hit it out of the park, but I'm I'm well ahead of where I was 3 or 4 weeks ago when I first did this assessment. So that's the main thing, is finding improvement there. And I know I can get faster, and I have some time. Like, this is the first set. I don't have to be at, you know, my peak pace right now. And with a little bit of rest and taper, I mean, I could probably take off a couple seconds. So there's a lot that goes into each workout, and have to kind of look at all the variables.
So was this workout geared for sprint or
So,
a longer distance?
This workout was more for it was a 1600 meter neuromuscular progression. It's a fancy way of saying I'm trying to get my 1600 meter pace faster, because I'm looking at how fast I can run a 2K for the mixed relay. So it was pretty much a broken 2000 meter and change workout where I'm trying to run the fastest sustainable pace possible, and this one had minimal rest, so it was close to an assessment. And then we did some 200s at the end for just that, trying to break through the next level for leg speed. So definitely a speed workout, something that, you know, we're working on for the mixed relay. Here we are, heading into yoga. Let's go see who's at the desk, who's teaching today. There she is, favorite yoga teacher.
Bend the left knee, so the foot on the mat. Place the right ankle on top of the left thigh.
When it's the end of the day, I'm just too tired to go to sleep. This is where we end up. Stuff everywhere, on the floor.
Perfect.
Very windy, but that's what I like to see. Those were some good numbers. Yeah. Ugh. That's how I practice. That's what I'm talking about.
Those are the kind of workouts that get me going. Those workouts fire me up. I was not feeling that great beforehand. My legs were tired. I just have fatigue from all the training cycles a couple days before. And sometimes I just don't really know how it's gonna go, and got into it. And it was kind of a struggle at first, but it was all right. But I was able to just build into it and pretty much accept the pain and just really enjoy hurting myself, which doesn't always happen. And oh, it felt good to tap into it again. To give an idea of what I did, was just under an hour at 70.3 pace or above, and basically started right there and just continued to build up until I was pushing pretty hard, good solid watts. So there's improvement and still some room to go. It's good. All right, time to rest up and get ready for this afternoon's workout, which is going to be just as hard, if not harder.
Oh my god, my teeth are literally chattering. Long day of yoga.
Such a long day.
So
My recovery technique, just flawless.
Long.